Nothing gets the taste buds tingling like charcoal grilled chicken, and today we're going to show you one of our favourite ways of grilling chicken, and that's the spatchcock method. Now, the rumour has it that spatchcock, the word comes from the old Irish saying to dispatch a cockerel. So I don't know if that's true, but it sounds true. So let's have a crack at it.
I think we might do Alabama white sauce with this.
Awesome. Alabama white barbecue sauce. How are you going to incorporate the garden into that?
Well, we just so happen to have a whole lot of horseradish ready to be harvested, so we'll get out there with the spade and...
Cool, sounds good.
Now we've got our fresh horseradish out of the garden, we're going to get it prepared. It is a whole lot stronger than onion, so I'm pretty grateful to have a space outside where we can process this. Autumn's a great time to harvest your horseradish. As it starts to die back with the colder weather, you'll start to lose the leaves, but also right now you can see that the little green caterpillars have already had a pretty good go at it. So we're just going to chop that off. Pop it to the side. Once it's peeled, we just want to chop that into some chunks. So we're just going to pop them in here to give them a blitz with just a touch of water. So now that's nice and creamy, just going to add a wee bit of vinegar in here, which will help neutralise some of the heat, but also help preserve it. We're going to pour this into the jar. Job done.
So to spatchcock a chicken, we're going to cut the spine out and we're going to open it up like a butterfly. The reason for spatchcocking a chicken is you've got shorter cook times and it gives you a nice wide surface area to get that lovely charcoal grilled taste across the whole thing. Now, one of the easiest ways to remove the spine of a chicken, use a good pair of kitchen shears. So we're going to flip this over. We're going to find the outer of the spine and just cut all the way up, all the way through to that neck cavity. And of course, your chicken spine here makes a beautiful piece or addition to a stock or a treat for the dog. So now that we've got that spine out, we're just going to open this up. Might have to get a knife and just cut through the breastplate a little bit there, and you'll hear a bit of a crack when you squash it out, and it's looking pretty good. So what we're going to do is just trim up some of this fat and expose some of this meat that's underneath it and get some, so we can get some flavour into it. Now that our chicken's all trimmed and cleaned up, we're going to hit it with some rub. One of our favourite combos is the chicken and SPG rub from Texan's Barbecue. Now we've got the rub on this bird, we want to let it set, so we're going to get some coals going and we're going to set up our favourite way of cooking a spatchcock chicken, and that's on our flip and grate on our ProQ. Right, so we've got our chicken on our flipping grate and it's already smelling amazing.
Oh yeah.
What's next?
Well, we're going to make some sauce.
Alabama white barbecue sauce, you said?
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
So we start with a cup of mayo, quarter of a cup of white vinegar, tablespoon of whole seed mustard. I prefer the texture you get with a whole seed mustard rather than a creamed mustard. Quarter of a teaspoon of paprika, and 2 teaspoons of SPG and 2 teaspoons of our horseradish that we prepared earlier. And just give it a quick stir. That's it, easy peasy. Our homemade Alabama white sauce.
So we've come up to temperature. We're looking for 175 in the dark meat around the bones and 165 Fahrenheit in the white meat. We've been resting for about 5 minutes. What do you say we quarter this thing up and get some sauce on it? So there we have it. Beautiful, tender, flippin' great charcoal grilled chicken with homemade Alabama white barbecue sauce.
Thanks to our horseradishes.
Yeah. Horseradish or horseradishes?
Horseradish?
Horseradish.
I don't know, but it's good.
Let's have a taste.
Okay.
Normally I'd go for a breast, but today I'm going to have a little leg. That was super tasty. Really happy with that. It's an easy way to cook it, fun way to cook it, and damn delicious way to cook it actually.
Absolutely. That smell while it's cooking too, that fat dripping down, it's insane. So good.
Yeah. So, charcoal chicken, beer.
Done.
Happy days.